There are 19 colours in the Rainbow Glass transparent range of paints, all giving brilliant depth of colour. Now I'm going to paint this dolphin that Alan piped earlier on, and I'm going to paint it with transparent turquoise. One important thing to remember with this type of paint is that it's free flowing, and so it's a good idea to make sure that you check the table with a level first. If you don't do that, you can end up with the paint pooling in one area of your project, which may be not what you want to achieve. Always hold the bottle over the area that you're painting. That way, if you do drip paint, you're more likely to drip it into the area where you want paint to be anyway. Now put plenty of paint onto your brush and just tease the paint up to the outliner, leaving no gaps. And just move the paint with the brush, putting plenty of paint onto it. Then you can just move the project around slightly so you're not risking dropping paint into an area where you don't want it to go. If you do make a mistake with the paint and you do drip it into an area where it's not wanted, my advice is to leave it to dry and then cut it out with a scalpel or a craft knife. You may want to go over it again with some clear paint just to make sure that all the stain has been taken out of it. Now with this type of paint, you cannot paint an area immediately adjacent to the area you've just painted until it's dry, because if you do that, it will bleed into the colour you've just painted. So to get over that problem, I painted a belly of a dolphin, I painted the body of a dolphin earlier on. So now I can paint the belly of the dolphin and the sea. The belly will be painted with white pearl, and the sea will be white pearl, turquoise and deep aqua transparent. Again, just tease it up to the outliner. Just turn that around. So take the white pearl up to the tip of the sea. The pearl paints and the transparent paints blend very well together, and this should give quite a dramatic, stormy effect. So now I'm going to paint a little turquoise into there. Just wipe the brush again, and lastly the deep aqua. Just flicking it into the white pearl, just making sure that the colours blend. Okay. And then the very last thing that we can do on this is paint the border. And we're going to do that with Rainbow Glass water-based clear paint. Let's take the top off, and with this you just doodle it on straight from the bottle. Take it all around the border, and this will dry, giving a textured ripple effect. I can just put that on one side and show you what that looks like. Just put the top back on. Always a good idea to put the top on. and there it is finished. See that rippled effect in the border? If you want to, you can add some more interest to your project by dropping some rainbow glass plastic granules into the wet paint. That's how we achieve the effect with this vase here. Now the dolphin that I painted earlier on is still wet, so I can drop some granules into it now to show you how this works. You can pick up any stray granules afterwards with your paintbrush. Just drop them into the paint. Don't worry about the granules that are not actually in the paint, they'll just kick off afterwards. And then when you've dropped enough granules onto the project, just go over it again with the turquoise paint, which I'll just show you how to do. This will just make sure they're held in place. Okay, that gives you an idea of how that works. If I just move that one out of the way, then I can show you what one looks like when it's actually finished. There you are, just adds a bit more interest.